Nobody even let, Bobby Kelly said it right there. He said, I tried to kill myself once, and nobody said anything.
Oh, I know. No one said a word.
Yeah, we're getting
so
there.
Like Bob went, I tried to kill myself, and no one cared. No one said a word. People were disappointed that you weren't successful.
Yeah.
It was just a whole vibe.
Yeah.
That's funny, though. The guy that they heard it, but you guys were like, so anyways, when you survived, I tried to kill myself yesterday.
I tried to kill myself. It's not about you, Bob.
Were you hoping for a bigger reaction?
Definitely he was.
Were you hoping for some concern in our eyes?
Well, look, I was hoping for you. Wait a minute.
Wait, Bob did what?
Dude, I tried to kill myself.
Dude, there was a time.
I honestly was a little hurt.
You're trying to share a moment with us in the elevator, and I think my next sentence was, is it raining out, guys? Because I don't want to get wet.
No, here's what happened. It was on the air. He actually said, I tried to kill myself over there.
He did it in the elevator.
And then in the elevator, he told the story. Now, when you compare what he said, Bob's story of trying to kill himself, to a guy throwing himself off the fucking Golden Gate Bridge, his shattered body trying to get out of the water, I wanted to hit you. Wanted to hit you.
Why don't you tell your compelling suicide
Tell that
story?
compelling story
kind of sad.
of life and death, Bobby.
I'm depressed.
Oh, yeah. Something happened with your moped or something?
Yeah, I don't want to hear even the emotional problems of what brought you to this.
Well, I just got, I'd been sober for like a year.
Yeah.
Working hard at a styrofoam factory. And,
I thought you said you were 16.
Yeah, I worked at a styrofoam factory when I was 16.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. And, I bought this moped, and it was like my thing.
All you hear all day is just that squeaky styrofoam rubbing sound.
Yeah.
Is it awful?
I made styrofoam balls.
You did?
You make one half, you make the other half, and you glue them together.
For what?
For Christmas.
For Christmas ornaments?
How do you think the friggin' ornaments? Yeah, I made the ornaments.
Styrofoam in there?
Yeah, styrofoam.
Yeah.
Well, the Catholics.
Right.
But I bought a moped.
So you saved up all your styrofoam factory money?
Yeah, I was very excited. I always wanted a moped, and I finally bought one, and a Motorbicane, one of the first ones with the pedals. You could actually pedal it, too.
Pedal it. That's how you started it, right?
Right. And then first day out, drove it. I was excited. Was taking it to, I think, an AA meeting.
Jesus.
And it broke. It broke. I left it at a gas station, and then they left it out, and it fell on the ground, and it snapped the block right in half. And they told me there's nothing I could do about it.
Where'd you buy this piece of shit from?
From dude somewhere in Framingham.
Someone who actually...
And nobody would help me. You go home, you figure your parents would be like, don't worry, we'll get you a new one. They told me that's life. And I just went upstairs.
That's life. Good
I pushed
advice.
the bureau in front of the door.
Wow.
And then I opened the window, and I put one leg out.
And he jumped off the bureau.
And I sat there.
So you sat at the edge of your window contemplating.
No, not the edge,
Jumping.
Anthony. I was out the window. I had one leg out.
So one leg's out.
My parents are on the other side trying to push the bureau. Like, what are you doing?
And what are you doing? You're hanging out the window, and then you finally decide to jump.
Well, I was crying for a little bit.
You're crying.
Because I was like, I just wanted a moped. And
that's all you wanted.
Trying to be sober. I'm trying to do the right thing finally, and I get the moped, and then God, there is, God
Stupid
sucks.
God
screwed me. God, you're not there.
God didn't give you a fucking brain tumor.
I kept saying
He fucking broke your moped, you selfish little cock.
And then I was saying as much as I could. So my parents were taking a long time to push that bureau through the door.
Yeah.
I was like, hurry up. I can only bitch and cry a little longer. I'm going to have to jump, you losers.
I'm going to have to make a point here.
I'm going to have to do this.
You were testing.
Come on, Henry.
They really don't love me.
No, they weren't even trying to push the door. They were just knocking on it.
They were in a phone book trying to find a moving company to move the bureau for them. Bureau for them.
I thought there was a donkey in front of them.
They were like, at least the moped's okay.
Yeah, hoping it's going to be like a Brady Bunch episode where they wheel in a brand new moped with a bow on it for you.
When did you realize, like, holy shit, they're taking their time here?
Well, because I stopped crying at that point. Like, I couldn't keep the emotion going.
So,
you get
finish the story. You jumped and you landed on Dane Cook, and that's how you met.
Pretty good.
Hey, who's this guy?
So you jumped?
You finally now jumped.
No, I didn't jump.
You didn't jump.
You don't even have a story.
Well, they came in and saved me. They came in and at the last second, they pushed the bureau open, and they ran in.
They saved you from a sprained ankle. That's great.
Yeah, because why don't you tell everybody how high up the window was?
It was pretty. It was a two family.
Wait,
he was a little kid.
Two-story house.
Two stories in the
You know what?
elevator.
I'm sure these guys on the bridge exaggerate too a little bit.
Kids Kids jump out their windows to go out at night from the second
How
story.
do you exaggerate the Golden Gate Bridge?
I was exaggerating that, dummy.
Yeah, that really
Fucking ass.
sounds just like jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge.
2 stories with fluffy hedges below. Wow,
Finish the
Bob.
story. You jumped and you bounced.
Actually, there was.
You're suffering from some deep depression.
Well, they came in. My mother grabbed me at the last second. I was just about to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
They're suffering from deep depression. You're suffering from deep dish pizza.
Actually, I was in shape back then.
You look good now, I think.
Shut your face.
You do.
Second story. That's got to be at least 10 feet. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it was like
That's
it was.
pretty impressive.
Honest to God, second story on one of those houses. It was a colonial.
One of what houses?
It was a
colonial out in the suburbs.
Well, now we're with you, Bob.
A colonial. Wow.
Oh, you guys thought it was one of those
That is.
ranches.
Yeah, now I feel bad for
This
you.
was like
Get
a
that
colonial.
director on the phone. He's going to make a new movie called Moped.
Yeah, he's gonna.
It's about
What do you have to say?
idiots.
What do you have to say to a
It's called
15
Power Bottom. he fucks people in the ass so they don't commit suicide. You want to jump? Come here. You want to jump now? No.
John in Utah.
Yeah, I just wanted to dedicate the day to the evilness that is the board up Opie.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh,
You are amazing.
Thank you, sir.
What the hell?
Bob Kelly actually stood up when I hit the laugh track there. You,
Yeah, you
actually
ready to
De Niro
leave.
laugh. You stood
I
up.
stood up for you.
You punched out.
Yeah, that
What?
was a little much.
Bobby? So what?
Because it
wisdom?
came out of nowhere, dude. You actually, I was really like, you were really drawing me in with your questions.
I so didn't expect that.
Yeah, it just came out of fucking nowhere with you.
No human
which you
being.
usually does.
Because I was the one that wanted to pull him in closer.
Oh, you really did. You got all
Come
of us
here,
in
come
there
here,
like,
come
wow,
here.
this is very interesting. And then, wow.
Yeah, and just awfulness.
It was kind of out of character.
All right, let's say hi to Tom in Jersey. Tom.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey.
I just want to congratulate you on a very compelling interview.
Yeah.
The last track, beautiful touch.
Yeah.
Also, Opie.
Yeah.
Opie.
Yeah.
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 See.
Kind of saw that.
Saw that.
Bobby,
So
what words of
coming.
wisdom can you impart on a 15 or 16-year-old who might be sad and depressed and might be contemplating killing himself?
Dude, what you want to do?
You want to do?
Get a moped.
Just do it.
Around.
I would just buy a Newport moped, not a used one.
All right, let's go to Jason in Jersey. Jason.
Man dressed as gorilla tried to kidnap a child.
I broke my
That's all I
moped,
saw.
Dude, I broke my moped, dude. Hold my hand, dude.
Hold my handlebar.
Dude.
Hold my handlebar.
You killed at the virus, man.
Yeah.
Not you.
Nice. Nice. Dude.